How to grow dill. An annual plant, dill, Anethum graveolens, can grow up to 120 cm/4 feet, 1-2 m, in height, with a spread of about 30 cm/1 foot, 0-3 m. The term dill comes from the Norse word dilla, which meant to lull or soothe, because dill water used to be given to infants and adults to ease internal gas or wind problems. Steps. (1) Select the seeds from a nursery or garden center, or collect some from someone who has dill growing. Dill is very easily grown from seed sown in later spring to early summer. Bear in mind that dill does not transplant well, and is best being sown direct where it will continue to grow. Select an area where permanent regrowth of dill won't bother you. Dill will easily self-sow after you've first planted it. 2. Select an area of the garden that is both dry and sunny. Dill favors poor soil provided it is well drained. Moreover, the best growth occurs in direct sunlight. Feathery leaves and umbels of yellow flowers. 3. Sow seeds into shallow furrows in tilled soil. Water well, but do not soak the soil. 4. Thin out the seedlings to about 15 cm/6 to 30 cm/12 apart. Do this when they reach approximately 5 cm, 2, in height. 5. Water well. This is especially important during hot weather. 6. Mulch well. Use rotted organic matter, compost, old manure, etc. 7. Pinch off growing shoots of young plants to encourage more foliage production, and make them less likely to flopping over in the rain. 8. Give support if the plant is subjected to wind. If the dill appears scraggly and wind is buffeting it, use a stick or bamboo stake to provide adequate support for it to grow against. 9. Harvest leaves within 2 months of planting. Choose the cooler part of the day to harvest. When removing leaves, cut close to the stem. The flower heads can also be picked several weeks following flowering, in order to collect the seeds. Place them in a paper bag stored in a cool, dry place until the seeds ripen, then hang upside down until the seeds fall. Tips. Dill is a great companion plant for cabbages, potatoes, lettuce and squash. Dill doesn't have many pests or disease problems. Dill attracts beneficial and beautiful insects, including tiger, swallowtail butterflies, caterpillars, hoverflies, lady beetles, syrphid flies, honeybees, and ichneumon wasps. Some of these insects kill aphids, tomato hornworms, and spider mites, while others are great pollinators. Successive sowing of seeds every 2 weeks will give you continuous cropping if that is required. Dill seeds have a stronger flavor than dill leaves, so use with caution. Dill weed will give a delicious flavor to soups, stews, fish, potato, and rice dishes, corn, cucumbers, and is a tasty addition to home-baked breads. Fennel and dill are very similar in appearance. Although fennel is hostile to almost every other plant, it does quite well with dill, and they look lovely planted near one another, especially bronze fennel. One very common usage of dill seeds is to make dill pickles.
Warnings.
Dill has been famous for attracting the tomato hornworm, so you might want to plant it as a trap crop at a distance from your tomatoes. Cilantro and dill will cross-pollinate one another and thereby diminish the flavor of each. Never plant dill seeds in winter. Dill is not a good companion plant for carrots, parsnips, or caraway.
Things you'll need.
Dill seeds, suitable garden space mulch, water digging tools, secateurs for harvesting,